we go then. Group 2s at Lago Maggiore. Right, here we are. Samba buff to Samba party to Lago Maggiore for this week's Daily Race C, and going round in the Group 2s and going round backwards. We've got Lago Maggiore in reverse then, 10 laps on the racing soft and the racing medium tyre with 2 times fuel, 7 times tyre. BOP. Group 2's back in the action then this week, replacing the Group 4s, and in the race we need to use both the racing medium and racing soft tyre. My Group 2 car of choice then for this one, the Honda NSX. Seems to be either this one or the Nissan GT-R Nismo Group 2. I think both cars are as good as each other, so yeah, flip a coin. Got the Honda. And from what I've done so far then, Lago Maggiore full course in reverse is not so bad at all. And in the Group 2s today, could have a couple of good races. 2 ways of doing it then. Racing mediums first and then go to the racing soft. Racing softs first and then go to the racing mediums. Warmed up on the racing medium tyre. Get ourselves in, see what happens. Right on the grid in P9. Bit of a thing about P9 this week, just always seems to start there. Well, we're starting again from P9 and away we go. Up towards the final corner, first corner, you know what I mean. Holding stations then in P9. Not so bad start then so far, all relatively poised here. Let's get ourselves round the left-hander then. Follow the 4 guys just in front of us there. And here we go, down the hill at full speed. Bit of a lift there to keep ourselves just in check there. Ooh, I'm quite lucky there to keep myself on the racetrack there. You know, a bit of rallycross on the opening lap to spice up the action a little bit. Getting a bit bumpy rapid there, going through this high-speed section here. Just sort of keep an eye out there on the car that's trying to go around the outside there. Still hanging on then in P9. Go with it now and see how long the racing medium tyre is going to last. Type through here the last couple of corners, the first couple of corners going the other way, and here we are then on to lap 2. Lap 2, P9. Sort of get on the apex here for this corner here like that, the best line to get yourself through there. And as I say, go with the guys in front, see how long it's going to be before this 7 times tyre wear is going to start causing issue. We've got 3 there, just ahead of us there, maybe 4 there, just all close together. A little bit of contact between the 3 of them there, just getting together there. Keep an eye out, keep our foot down, get ourselves through then into P8. The brakes up this corner here. Try to get on the gas as early as you can and ride the corner around the outside. Just getting it slowed down for this final corner here. Just try to take as much of the apex as you can to get a good exit. Onto lap 3 out of 10. A bit wide there from P7. Stay committed and go through. Now keep within 1 second of the car in front then. We'll sort of try to slingshot your way around that hairpin there. Put a spinner there with the other flags. And that's going to be P6 now. Put down through here all the way. Really love this section around here on Lago Maggiore going backwards. Oh, just try not to put it in the wall there when you come out. Right, time penalty there. That's going to move us up into P5. Now the pace of consolidating that position until we get to the pit stop. Not so bad though on the tyres. I'm going to say maybe lap 5 or 6 for the tyre stop. But for now, on to lap 4. Let's keep going. Got this right hander here, down to second. Quick flick there to the left, and then trying to carry it through here. Yeah, here we are then, trying to pull away now from the group of cars that are behind us. Ring out what's left of these racing medium tyres. Oh, and a bit sideways there, just feeling the back end going a bit there, but we're all right. Bit of time lost there to the guys behind, just under half a second now to the cars behind. Yeah, the flags out in force again here. Now P4, not quite sure what happened there. Well, on to lap 5 now. Pit stop window maybe. Hanging on so far then in P4. I think at this point one small mistake and that car behind us there is going to definitely be right on our gearbox. Well, put to the floor, see what happens. Right, nice and tiny through here this time. Yeah, just like that. Nice drive there out of the hairpin. Keep the gap at 6/10. There's the car in front then at 1.4. That will catch them before we get to our pit stop. Well, with them now and going... Oh, yeah, there they are, look. Trying to keep it nice and tidy through here. Not sure what's going on there. I think P2 there, P3 was going into the pit lane, trying to keep an eye out on that one there, causing a bit of a traffic jam coming out the final corner. Well, I've got it a bit wrong there in the first corner. That's going to cost us. It's cost us ×1, or it's cost us ×2 as well. Oh, and they're side by side there, just in front of us there. So try to stay with these guys then before the pit stop. I imagine that all three of us will be pitting around about the same time. Face off who can get to the pit lane first, as they will have a teeny bit of an advantage. Not to ignore the car behind us as well. They're still very much in this as well. And there they are, just trying to go down the inside there. A bit of a punt there as they go through to P4. And looks as though we're going to be the last car from this train to get to our pit box then. I think this is definitely the lap to pit. Otherwise, we'll have no laps to run on the racing soft tyre. Yep, one's going in, another going in, I'm going in. One fresh set of racing soft tyre. Now, one of them there did stay out, and we come out in P8. We're now behind both of those cars that went past us on the in-lap. Don't think the car behind us, though, is racing us for track position. So, put our foot down, foot to the floor, a 4-lap sprint on the racing soft tyre. Very close there through this high-speed section, very risky. Nearly, throw the car through there on the racing soft tyre. I'm not sure the guy ahead of P6 has made a pit stop either. Hold the two guys up, then we can maybe catch them back up. Oh, but hang on a minute, I've got somebody there just sort of going through there on the inside. I literally had no idea they were there. I just didn't see them. Too busy concentrating on the driving. Well, on to lap 8. And now really try to close the gap of the two cars in front. I think those are the two guys that were racing in this one. I'd say barely at the moment. We're just going to sort of, get up with it a bit, haven't we? Lob ourselves around the hairpin like that and close in to 1.7 seconds then. We've got any more in front that are due for pit stops? I'm not entirely sure. It's got to be a bit careful there at the hairpin. Oh, got away with that. Oh, and that's the Nissan there just going off and then rejoining there in front of us in P6. All the back stepping out there. Oh, losing lots of time here to the cars behind. 7 times tyre wear onto lap 9, chewing up the racing soft tyre. So in theory then, it should be also chewing up the tyres on the other cars as well. So we can maybe get ourselves onto the back of P6 then in these final couple of laps or so and see what happens. I think we've got about enough there to cover off the cars behind. Use the racing soft tyre, really chuck it down this bit. Right, get on the exit and watch that white line up the back straight, just over half a second to the car in front of us then. Going to be a final lap showdown, although the car behind is keeping up with us so far. Final lap P6 can be cracked the top 5. Oh, and a penalty there for P5 now. That could change things. Got to keep ourselves within 1 second of the car then in front of us. We've got a good run there down the hill to keep ourselves inside. Just over half a second there. Keep it together through this section here for the final time. Right with them now. And that's P5 then. Keep it on the track then for the final few corners. And here we are then. P5. Pretty good then. Surviving that first lap off, or first lap scare. Good bit of racing, and P5. Quite like Lago Maggiore going backwards. So, I've got the racing soft tyres on now, and we'll start the next race on the racing softs, and then go to the racing mediums. See how we get on. And as ever, if you do happen to enjoy my pretty average driving at best on GT7, do like and subscribe. Really do appreciate it. And if you do enjoy the racing here today on Lago Maggiore, then do let me know by dropping a like on the video and hit the bell for notifications so you know when I upload new videos of me spinning out some impression everywhere on GT7. Let's do a lap. I'm going to run out of time, I think. We're not going any quicker, so yeah, we'll get ourselves back in and we'll see how it goes now. Right, back on the grid in P12. Right, got me racing soft tyres on. And we'll see what we can do. Towards the final first corner. I was a bit slow there off the final corner at the start there, so through goes the McLaren F1 into P12. Got a pencil case somewhere of the McLaren F1 from 95, I think it is. Either way, back up the inside of the McLaren F1 and back into P12. Right, racing soft tyre then, so we know that they're not going to last for very many laps, but once we've got them, put our foot down, and it starts by, look at that, get on the back of all these cars up here and have some proper good racing. One there just going a bit wide there, bit of a skid out the hairpin, trying to drag one another, going up the straight there. It's the left-hander here then, and a bit deep there from P10. Oh, another car there, just going off, just sort of keeping. So I was waiting to see when they're going to ungo, so I don't want to hit them whilst they're midway through unghosting. Starts at lap 2. P10 going for P9 to the first corner on the inside. Oh, and they've just gone for us there like that. Well, they've gone off there. Did they not see us? Not quite sure. Carry on. They're still, yeah, I think they're behind us now. They're still in the race, so that's okay. So on we go then in P9. What we've done then, +3 so far then from the start on the racing soft tyre. Keep on the back of this car up in front of us here, and that'll be a +4, I think. Yeah, we're going down the inside into the hairpin, just like that. There we go then, into P8. Oh, what's happening here with P7? Got the hazards on. On to lap 3 then, and hang on. I'm trying to concentrate on what's going on. There goes P7 then, who we had the bit of a thing with on the previous lap. Now, just back there with, well, they're now P9, have the hazards on there coming out the final corner. Well, we'll take the penalty, and yeah, we'll just carry on from there. Try to build a gap then, so we can slot back into, well, wherever, after we've taken our 2-second time penalty. It normally means someone's paused the game when you've got your hazards on. Either way, we'll obviously not race the car in front, as we're just going to drop back in just a sec. Not so bad then, dropping down to P9. I'd say we've got about a lap left on these tyres then. Into the final couple of corners are getting very close there to the back of P8. On we go, on to lap number 4 then. Yeah, I think final lap on the racing soft tyre. Not before. Have a look there, just trying to go up the inside there of P8. We don't know who else is on the racing soft tyre then at the moment, so we could have 1 or 2 pit stops at the end of this lap. What we do know is that we are right with P8 now, down the inside into the hairpin. We're going to go for the undercut though, not quite. Destroy the tyres on the way back to the pits. We're going to get there by the look of it in P8 then. Yeah, stop there in front of us there on the racing soft tyre. So I think that is our cue. Right, around the final corner. Keep right. Right, racing medium tyres. Don't need to refuel. You get given more than enough. And on we go, P15. And we'll see what goes on then in the remaining 6 or so laps of the race. Try not to bin it down here on the racing mediums. Not as quick as the racing soft tyre, but still, we should get some proper good racing in what's left. You can still keep your foot to the floor through here and really attack this section here. No doubt we'll move up a few places when drivers in front of us pit. It's very clumsy there through that hairpin. I'm going to catch this group now with something going on here. There we are then. I'm sure that a couple of these guys are going to be going into the pit lane. Yeah, one of them goes in there just in front of us there. So that's back into P14. P13 start of lap 6. We've got 3 there just ahead of us, very close together on the racetrack. One of them is falling back a little bit. Oh, it's very sort of slowish here through this left-hander. Just want to be nice and tidy through this bit here, folks. Not sure how the McLaren F1 goes round here, but by the look of it, it's not doing so bad, is it? It's keeping us 2 behind him. Nail this section here. Get onto the back of the 2 cars again. Right, this time go for it. Down the inside of 1. Keep the foot down. I think the McLaren's just going to outdrive us here to the corner. Well, down the inside anyway. Ourselves through into P11. Marshall's there, are waving the other flags. Oh, and that's why car there going off. P10, P9, P8, lap 6 onto lap 7, and P10 to P7. Pit stops then, moving us up the order quite nicely there. Where are we? 4.2 to the car in front, 1.6 to the car behind. I'd say both the cars in front and behind are running racing mediums, so we'll sit where we are then and see what happens. Now, noticing the car behind is gaining on us now. Try to nail this final part here. Don't invite the opportunity, as they do indeed close to half a second. Starts lap number 8 here at Lago Maggiore reverse. Say on this corner here, oh, we've missed the apex. We've missed the apex, and now they're right alongside us, and they've gone through. Still here though, we can still very much have a go here at taking back P7. I don't know what tyres they're running though. They could be on the racing soft tyre. That's the case. I'll have more grip here to floor it down here. Oh, a bit of a cumbersome entry to the hairpin there. That's going to just help them pull away a little bit there. The other flag's out in force again, except nobody's gone off on this occasion. 2 to go then. Sort of feeling a bit like, keep an eye out on the car behind now as well. Oh, the tyres are going off now a little bit. Or just keep going as long as we don't bin it coming down here. Tyres on their cars are going to be going off as well. All depends on how we are able to manage our tyre wear while still continuing to push on. And there they are, right in our mirrors there around the final couple of corners then of the penultimate lap here. Going on to the final lap. P8, we're going to be here at the end. Gap there of 7/10. It can vanish just like that. So I'll zoom here like that. There they are. Mirrors becoming fuller. The Honda NSX. Oh, they're very close now. Just keep it on the racetrack here. What we want now is a nice tidy hairpin. Yeah, short for the second. All their tyres again. Dropping back a bit there. Are they struggling perhaps on their tyres as well? A couple of corners to go then. Get it around here. And we should be, yeah, we should be alright for P8. Yeah, just about alright. There we are then. P8. Good bit of racing there. Good bit of proper good racing on that Lago Maggiore reverse in the Group 2s. Enjoyed that. Good bit of racing here today. So we'll get ourselves now ready for manufacturers at the weekend, which I think is Grand Valley. And we'll see what happens there.